You already know what it is. It's your boy DJ Kristyles holding it down, man. I can listen. One thing about my show, I always like to bring on new artists that's just tearing up the internet, right? Just tearing up the internet, just killing everything, and people that got bars too, right? And we got one here. Anaya here is in the building. What up?
Hey,
Blazing the internet. What's good?
just bless.
Bless.
Um,
Yes, you are. Tell me when did you start? Like when did you start getting into this music business?
well, I started when I was 2 years old. That's when I started rapping. But when it comes to getting into the music business, I would say high school. That's when everything was starting to, what I'm saying, elevate.
And so when did you start rapping then? Like who got you into rapping? Like when did you start moving towards like, hey man, I can do this. Was there some bums out there that you listen to? Like, listen, I can do better than that.
Well, my father, he used to rap and he had a
Oh,
studio in the house. So I was always around music. And of course, with, what I'm saying, a studio in the house, me being young, I wanted to get in there. I wanted to try it myself. And after that, I was like, oh, yeah, I like this.
it
It's
got good to you. You caught the bug.
I caught it, yes.
That's dope. So was your dad a rapper or you just deep into music?
Now he was a rapper. He was a hip hop artist.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So where do you get some of your skills from? Like where do you get your inspiration from when you writing these bars? Because like you get really rap.
I can, yeah, I
Like
can.
where did that come from? Like we talk about like this time now, right? When there's not a lot of rappers, rapidy rappers out there, which I love. I love bars. Where did you get that inspiration from?
Well, back then, Nicki Minaj, the Young Money, it was Lil Wayne, Drake, but the way that Nicki was so barful, I was like, wow, like it was like double entendres in her music. I was like, hold on, I gotta step my skills up when I'm writing. So I just was always writing lyrics in my notepad that I had back then, and yeah, just getting better over time and understanding, what I'm saying, how to construct a song for real, for real.
And that's dope. And like I look at your Instagram and how you releasing these bars, releasing music. How do you feel in this scope of the music industry now? Like because of artists like you with that type of skill set.
I feel like now in the industry is a shift. Like people starting to want that real music. You know what I'm saying? That expressing how what I'm saying you feel because a lot of people can relate to that. So it's definitely becoming a shift. People really want that authentic type of music.
All right, so if I ask the question, who is Anaya Perry, and what would 3 words describe you?
3 words to describe Anaya Perry, and you talking about musically?
Mm-hmm.
I would say authentic. Definitely vulnerable for real, because I'm very vulnerable in my music. So yes, and I would say the last one, I know, authentic and real, but really real and emotional, I would say.
Right, and you're originally from Norfolk, Virginia, correct?
Yes, Norfolk.
Norfolk, and in Norfolk, listen, Virginia. People sleep on Virginia when it comes to talent. When it comes to musical talent, it's so many names that come out of there. And you talk about being vulnerable. Where does that come from? Because a lot of artists, when we talk about rappers, want to be that vulnerable. Where did that come from when you started writing?
Well, I use music to vent. Like, I don't like to talk to people at all. So when it comes to that, music is the outlet. So if that's like a way that I can express myself, and then I realize that people is relating to what I'm going through, my truth. So that's why I say authentic too. So it's just like when I'm writing, I gotta just speak about, what I'm saying, what's real to me. And a lot of people really relate to that.
Do you ever get caught up in when you're writing or you're in the studio, like, man, I got to make this hit. I got to make this record. I got to make this club joint. Do you get caught up in that, or you just put out how you feel at that moment?
Back then, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, at first I was like, when I'm studio, I gotta get a hit. I gotta get a hit. I gotta get a hit. But the older I got, was like, nah, I'm not. I'm done chasing a hit. A hit gonna come. People choose the hit. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm just gonna put out how I feel, and people uh, choose if they rocking with it or not. And lately, they've been rocking with a lot of stuff. So
And it have been. Tell us your rollout plan because, like, you coming up in the era of internet and social media, how has you shifted your marketing plan or way to get your music out, like in better terms?
Social media, content marketing. That's like the best form to really reach a lot of people for real, for real. So pretty much when I do the rollout is really focusing on content marketing for real.
And so, have you been to one of the moments when you make it like if people just not catching on? Did you get that moment? Was there a moment when you started off like, man, people's not understanding what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Mhm.
Especially back then, it was like, man, I know my song dope. Ain't nobody,
Right.
ain't nobody liking it, reposting it, sharing it. I was like, oh man. Like first, I thought I was tripping, but sometimes when you just stay in your lane, people will catch up to you. They will eventually.
And what gets you through that moment, those moments?
My family, for real, because it be sometimes I'll be like, man, I don't even want to do this for real. But you know what I'm saying? They bring me back to reality and remind me that, you really hurt for real. So it's family. They help me get through a lot for real.
That village. It's all everybody needs a village.
You do. You definitely need somebody by your side to really like when you feeling lost to play that light for you to get you back on track.
That's so we here live with Anaya Perry, like a dope MC. I could call her an MC because that's what she is. She's
Thank
an
you.
MC. What's your songwriting or creative process like? Like, do you start with a beat, lyrics, mood?
Yeah, so I start with a beat at first, so I go through like a whole bunch of beats and YouTube type beats too. So a lot of people don't have to sit there and think they gotta go get a producer to make a beat for you. Really YouTube, listen to something, feel the vibe, and then once I got the vibe, then I start doing like humming, and then after humming, I go from there with lyrics.
And you're starting to build a big following online, right?
Yes, yes,
You're
yes.
starting to come up and really, really big. What is the weirdest thing that happened to you so far since like this? It started. You starting to get known across the nation. Any weird stuff that went on? I just like to ask that question, like online. You're like, well, hold up. I expect this when I got to this point.
Anything weird? I wouldn't say weird, but I would say amazing how like my music make people want to DM me their whole
Mm.
story. Like sometimes I be feeling like I'm the therapist. Like, hold on. So yes, that it's not even weird. It's just amazing that my music make a person really just want to open up to me. So it's like, oh yeah, that's dope. That is dope.
So you respond like how? Because I know your numbers are going up. How many of those DMs do you respond to?
I try to respond to most, but you already know that's not really like reasonable. But yeah, I try to respond to what I see pretty much, so people know that okay, you know what I'm saying. I'm a human too. I'm not like no stuck up bougie person. I'm going to respond if I see it.
Or you gonna be part of my rap song? One or the other. And
Oh yeah, you might be an inspiration to one of them. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's probably one of the best things. Have you had that moment where? Because I know I have the moments as a DJ where somebody like, yo, I watch you sing this. You inspired me to be a DJ. Like, have you had that moment like you inspired me to rap from any young?
Yes. There's a lot of people in my comments, especially Instagram, TikTok, Facebook been doing its own thing too. I be looking in the comments and people be saying you inspire me to like want to do music too. Like I can do it. And I'm like, yes, you can. You was unstoppable. Nobody can stop you. You got it.
Absolutely. Okay. One of the best things that I think for you is you grew up in the industry per se.
You say I grew up in the industry.
Kind of because your dad did it. So you kind of knew a little bit about the industry because he had a recording. And this goes to the next question I have for you. What's the
Hmm.
biggest lesson you learned so far in this industry?
Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't be truly who they are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I learned that yeah, just be authentic to who you are. People gonna love you, for real. You don't gotta pretend. You don't gotta flex. You don't gotta like act like you this, act like you that. Nah, people gonna love you for you. So just be you.
And that could probably go to my next question. What advice would you give any young artist looking up to you?
Don't. compete, don't compare, stay in your own lane. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Look at other people and how what's working for them and think it's gonna work for you. Just stay in your lane because you know what I'm saying, they say like it's a pool full of sharks, you know what I'm saying? So when you in your own, ain't nobody in your lane for real, for real. So you know what I'm saying, people gonna gravitate to who you are. So you don't gotta be nobody else.
What's the most? So, have you been on tour yet?
I did a college tour, I believe last year.
And how was that feeling going on tour?
Oh, it was amazing. Just seeing the crowd, how they was receptive to the music. And mind you, some people knew me, some people didn't. But once they heard the music and they was listening to the lyrics, they started waving hands. They were getting excited. I was like, oh man, yeah, some, you know, the energy, they feel the energy.
And your performance, do you cut the music off so they can hear the bars? Be like, oh, DJ, let me just rip this real quick.
I got caught in a moment where the DJ just did that and I just kept going with it. He surprised me. I don't be telling the DJ to drop the beat, but they just
Mhm.
love to drop the beat. And that gets the crowd even hyper when they can really hear what you're saying.
I think it's dope because I really think you really got bars you can rap. So for you to go out there and it's silent and let them hear everything that you got to say, I think that's a really dope thing. And that goes to the next question: Why is the female since 2016, and maybe a year before that, year or two before that, has been killing the game? Almost the last 10 years, the women been carrying the
They
rap
have,
game.
they've been carrying the ball. I just see that part. I don't even know, but I just know that it's a lot of females doing their thing though, like
Hmm.
just coming at different directions, different styles, different swags. It's just like, oh man, the females is eating them up. It's cool. We're gonna
I
keep carrying
love it.
it too.
I love it. So it goes to you. Why are the women, the female rappers, are really rapping now? Like they rap.
They rapping, and you got some that's going into melodic trap. So I just feel like now
Mm.
a lot of people is stepping their game up, because at first it was a male dominant industry, but I feel like females is now dominating in so many different ways, and it's they calling for the females for real, for real. We doing our thing.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it as a DJ. It makes it easier for me. Like it does. Trust me, it does. When doing a party in the club,
Mm-hmm.
I can run a whole set, a whole hour or two with just all women rappers, and
All
it'll
females
go.
in the crowd gonna be turned the whole time.
There it is. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. I tell
Mhm.
the guys all the time, I'm a DJ for you. Mm-mm.
Period. Period.
Not at all. Sorry. Sorry to tell you. Listen, I got a couple questions for you, and you can answer them how you want to. Your dream feature, dead or alive?
Dead or, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm.
Dead or alive. You just want one.
You can give me whoever. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I would definitely say for alive, it would have to be. I want a feature with Drake. I do definitely want a feature with Drake. I think that would be a dope collab. And Aaliyah,
Mm.
yeah, I think that would be a, with her on the hook. That would be crazy. Um,
Mm.
Definitely want Nicki for sure. Nicki Minaj, I
Of
definitely want
course.
her on
Of
the
course.
track. And I would say for the last one, Honcho,
Oh,
Honcho for
that's good.
sure.
I like Honcho. I love
He is
Honcho.
dope. He is
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Honcho is still underrated.
He is,
I
and I'm
think he
happy that
definitely
a lot of people getting like receptive to his music, because he be speaking that real stuff too.
He does. He does. I love it. That's a good list. That Leah got me. That's a good one. That's a good
Aaliyah,
one for you. What's on your playlist right now? If I go through your phone and take
hmm
your phone, I'm like, up. I'm gonna put on Spotify, title, whatever you use. I'm gonna see what's your playlist right now.
I don't be listening to a lot of rap music. I be listening to a lot of R&B, just the vibe. So I be
Mhm.
listening to her, LMA. I love me some Lil Durk, Rallo, definitely Honcho. You got Beyonce.
Mhm.
That's on my. The list just keeps going and going and going.
Same here. I listen to a lot of R&B now too. It's
hmm
kind of that's I don't know. I just listen to a lot of R&B. That's where it's
hmm
at right now for me. For
hmm
me, for me, is where it's at. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing instead?
I'll be doing real estate. I like or into the Airbnb business because I was looking into that before, and it interests me. Just flipping homes. If I wasn't doing music, I would be flipping some homes for
You're
sure.
probably going to be doing that anyway. Whatever funds you got coming in for music, I'm pretty sure you're going to be doing that anyway.
Yep. You gotta have multiple different bags. You hear me?
Absolutely. So now you in your creating process. You listen to the beat. You listen to the. You about to start writing your lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
What are the must-haves in your studio session?
Some snacks and a sweet tea.
Okay, what kind of
Definitely.
snacks you like?
I like hot chips. I like the sour,
Mm.
the cheddar sour cream, uh, ruffles. You know what I'm talking
Hmm.
about? I'm really a chips girl. I'm not a chocolate girl. I love some chips. So
You
that's
love some chips. Don't
yeah.
tell me you out there eating them hot chips, them hot Fritos, or the flaming
Yeah.
hots Cheetos.
I love them with some sweet tea, spicy the spicy Doritos. Yeah, I'm just a
How do you
chip girl.
get how do you get the redness off your fingers? That lasts about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, you gotta just keep washing your hands. So,
Like you could never do a type of crime or anything with that. Like they
uh,
follow the hot Fritos, Cheetos. Let's follow that. The girl loves her chips.
yeah.
Um, one word to describe your energy this year and your energy for 2026.
My energy is no mercy. You know what I'm saying? Applying pressure, everything, you know what I'm saying? From the losses I took back then, being naive, it's showing no mercy, stand on what I stand on, what I believe is right is what I'm going. That's the direction I'm going. Trusting my gut this time.
This listen, you got to trust your gut. You got
You
to
do.
trust whatever you do.
Yes.
Anaya Perry is in the building. Let's talk about these new projects that you got coming up. What we got coming? We in the fourth quarter. We pulling
Mhm.
up. Are you dropping in the fourth quarter?
I just dropped my new single called No More Chances. So right now, I mean, that song, one of my favorite songs right now, just because that's the energy that I said No Mercy is what it's giving. And yes, that's the fourth. We're gonna have another track too. I also got a track that I dropped before No More Chances called Time for It. So y'all go check that out. All of these is on all platforms, all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and they out right now.
And make sure you check out her Instagram because it is pop. She do drop some bars. All right, okay, somebody I've been asking for this. I know Fabulous does it every now and then. I know Jadakiss does it every now and then. But I
Mhm.
need, and you got the bars. I
The
need
bar.
somebody to take these throwback boom bap beats and just make a freestyle mixtape. Just it
That
don't
would
gotta
be
be
hard.
songs. It don't gotta be songs. It could be a minute and a half of a freestyle and just make records.
Yeah, that would be something to remember. That'd be crazy, actually.
I think you should do that. I think you
You
should
think?
just grab everybody beat that is fire and
Mhm.
just like Harry, this is for the fans. I'm just letting you know this is bars.
Mhm.
That's it. That's what I'm waiting for somebody with bars to do that.
Okay, you just had
I
a
think you
light
can
bulb.
do it. I'm just saying.
All right, we're gonna see. I
I think
might.
you just grab these beats, the fire beats from whenever back when to now, and you just rip them. You just tear them apart, like the old Lil Wayne 50 used to do. Right?
Mhm.
Take these records. I'm just gonna make them mine.
Yeah.
I think you can do it. I think
Oh,
you
it's not.
can.
It's not. I think I know I can. You know what I'm
There
saying?
it
I'm
is.
mix it with my own flavor. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you bring the old back to the new, kind of make it merge it together, and you know what I'm saying? People will
You
go
make
crazy.
absolutely, absolutely. So what is your day to day practice now? Like 'cause I'm pretty sure you're not working now, right? I'm pretty sure this is just doing music full time.
Yes.
So what is your day to day process when you're waking up in the morning? Like I wake up and do the regular brush your teeth, do all that shower. Then what's next?
Well, pretty much I got my own home recording studio, so I definitely love to record, and when I record, it do be taking time to really search for beats, really hone in on where I'm trying to go and what direction I'm trying to go, what I want people to feel when I do certain things with the music. Also with my mom. My mom is like she my manager. Sorry for stuttering.
Okay.
She my manager. So we sit together. We talk about plans, goals. She film my content. We do a lot of content to my songs to post on Instagram. So the stuff that you see on my Instagram, she shot it. So that's pretty much my day to day,
Dope.
is finding new ways to push out my stuff to more people.
That's dope. That mom is the manager. She went like, you know what? We're doing this together.
Yes, I love it too, in the family. So it's just like, yes, I trust you. You feel me? So I know she got my back, and everything we do it together, for real.
What do you do? And I don't know how much time you got, so just let me know how much time you got. What do you say to the people who seen you in high school, junior high, and they see you now?
Say that one more time.
Like with the people you passed that you seen in high school, right? That you seeing
Mhm.
now, they see you like, oh, Anaya, you, oh snap! Like, how's that feeling?
Oh, that feel. So I had a couple DMs. They was like, "Man, I remember you from, you know what I'm saying, back then." They just like, "I'm proud of you because like, you're doing your thing for real, for real." So it do shock people to see, you know what I'm saying, the person they went to school with really just out here really doing it for real, and really elevating while doing it.
Yeah, did they know back then that you were doing it?
I feel like they did because back then I did skits, and when I did in that
Ah,
skit era, the videos was going viral each time, and I was actually my classmates were participating in my videos too. So we would be not in class, we would be in the hallways doing some skits.
is there
So
any artists in Virginia you would like to collaborate with?
yes, I forgot his name because I just came across him. He had did this like rap battle thing in ATL, and I realized that he was from Norfolk. So we tapped in, but I don't I forgot I definitely forgot his name. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's dope. Look, listen, I appreciate you taking your time out with me. I'm a huge supporter, so anything you need, let me know. I got you. Trust me, you got bars, and I think you're very talented. Anything you want to leave the people with of Cleveland and to the world?
Yes, that y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at Anaya underscore Perry and ANAYA underscore PERRY. And a upcoming artist that's making some noise out of Norfolk, Virginia. So make sure y'all tune in because it's only getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And be a part of the journey, for real, for real.
Be a part of the journey. And listen, it's the DJ Kristyles show. I appreciate Anaya Perry coming on. You already know what it is.